Everything you ever feared is possible and may indeed happen. You may lose all your savings and safety nets. You may get fired from your job. You may never find someone and grow old alone. You may get cheated on. You may never achieve your dreams and cry in front of people while telling your disappointment in life. You may get stabbed. You may be falsely accused of a murder. You may end someone's life in a car accident. You may get addicted to hard drugs. You may be in prison for the rest of your life. You may try to take your own life. You may get abused in every way. You may be forced to live on streets and ask people for money. You may get lynched by angry mobs. You may be forced to eat your own feces for survival. You may lose your intelligence and your knowledge. Your parents or children may reject you. You may become an alcoholic who beats up their own kids. You may lose your sight, hearing, or limbs. You may go senile in your old age. You may have a genetic disease that will show itself in near future. You may get traumatized to the point of being in a catatonic state for life. You may get branded as a traitor in your own country. You may contact an incurable illness. You may be at the center of a suicide bombing. You may be a foot soldier in a civil war. You may lose your country. You may lose your religion. You may lose your hope. All your family and friends may be gone in a devastating natural disaster. You may lose your life in a painful, suffocating way. Yeah, I'm the life of the fucking party, right? I know most of this stuff seems way out there and even unimaginable for some people, but life has a way. It's 2015, early morning, and I am hungover. We're at my house with one of my childhood friends, and out of the blue, he decides to tell me that he learned something about me. I asked, "What is it?" He hesitated a bit and then spilled. I got cheated on by my girlfriend during my last relationship with someone I deemed as a friend. He told me everything he learned from other people, and I just looked at him. I said okay and went to bed. I acted like it didn't bother me, but I wasn't able to sleep until almost noon. Not because I loved her deeply or something. It was a rebound relationship for both of us, but still, I never considered the idea of being cheated on as a possibility. I honestly thought that would never happen to me because I believed that I wouldn't give anyone any reason for that. Little did I know, my control was limited. Still, I realized a certain thing about me that day. I was secretly thinking that certain things would never happen to me. I never thought I would bully someone. I never thought I would steal food. I never thought I would get jumped by people. I never thought I would be forced to sleep outside. Yet, all that and much more happened. Life of the party. Anyway, if there's one thing I ever learned from this weird thing we call life, is that everything is possible for everyone. Good or bad, doesn't matter. I personally knew the people who went through at least one of the things I listed above in their lifetime. No matter the personality, family, environment, financial situation, connections, social class, or the country, life might turn upside down in just a moment. But this isn't about doom and gloom. It is the exact opposite. I don't want this stuff, and you don't as well, but we have to accept that these things are possible and probable. And this should be the most powerful trigger for us to try to fight our way in order to become better and better. Much better than before. I know the promise of a good life is much more socially accepted and inviting than starting a fucking video by listing off awful stuff, but more often than not, our minds are biased towards the bad things. They are very strong motivators, and this should be the catalyst for our life's work. To put ourselves in high-level physical and mental states that will benefit us the most. Imagining and fearing the possibilities of what the future may bring is the exact opposite of the solution. The only weapon we have is continuous improvement, so that we will be ready. Whatever the life might throw at us, we will be our own heroes.